This is Kerry's Full Breakfast with Andrew and Elaine. It's 12 minutes past 8 now. Good morning. We'll be doing our birthday book shortly. So, if you want to get somebody mentioned, you can call us 066 712 3666. Now, it's big because we have our Halloween Ghost Story competition winner here in studio with us, Julian McCormack. Good morning to you and welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
So, tell us, what school you go to?
Scoil Bhreac Chluain in Annascaul.
And what class are you in?
6th class.
6th class. And who's the teacher, the most important person?
Chlor Murphy.
And
she's fab, is she, Julian?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Are they all listening now this morning?
I hope so.
Well, tell us about the story, first of all. Where did the idea come from?
Well, two things. My friend Aaron.
Okay.
He had a story, and it was about a man that used to run around killing people and cutting smiles on their faces.
Right, okay.
Oh, okay.
And also, in Batman, there's the Joker.
Yes, of course.
And he cuts smiles on people's faces.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, yeah, it's actually a really good part, that bit, although a little bit creepy as well.
Bit vicious now, Julian, but they all were. Listen, do you know we got hundreds of entries in our Halloween Ghost Story writing competition?
Yeah, I think it was the most we ever got, actually. Yeah.
And you're the winner. How does it make you feel?
Very happy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who's beside you there?
My mom.
Mom is here. Mum looks like she's absolutely beaming, bursting with pride, aren't you, Patricia? I am. She is, of course.
Stuff.
Listen, who's at home? You've got a little brother, don't you?
Yeah.
Do you want to say hi to him?
Hi, Darius.
Is he listening in this morning?
Maybe.
What age is Darius?
8.
Is he proud of you?
I don't know.
Oh,
He's 9.
Oh, he's 9, Julian. Oh, God, Julian.
Man.
Oh. Listen, I'm sure you want to say hi to Darius and hi to all the gang at school as well. Yeah?
Hi, everybody.
Good man.
Good
All
stuff.
right, listen, your story is all ready to go. 6.5 minutes of it.
Yeah, you ready for this?
Excited?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Right. Tell you what we'll do then. Will we take the break? Do you want to do it now?
We'll take the break.
We'll take the break,
And when
all
we
right.
come back, Julian, you're going to hear your story,
Okay.
all right?
Right.
Okay.
This is Kerry's Full Breakfast with the winner of our Ghost Story competition. We're going to hear the story in just a sec. It is brilliant.
Now, as well as hearing your story, you've also won a €100 voucher for the Clarny Outlet Centre, Julian. So enjoy spending that.
Okay, thank
Any
you.
idea what you might spend? You're kind of cool. I like you're out. You're kind of into your clothes, are you? Nice sneakers and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah? What are you going to spend your €100 on, do you know?
I don't know.
No, we'll enjoy it.
Okay,
all right,
thank
okay.
you.
Stuff. Right, we'll take a break. The story's next.
Kerry's Full Breakfast. Brought to you with thanks to Adams of Tralee, the home of Fiat commercial vehicles. Vans with class-leading reliability.
How's your morning going? Text, tweet or Facebook Kerry's Full Breakfast.
This is Kerry's for Breakfast with Andrew and Elaine, 18 minutes past 8. Now, Julian McCormack is the winner of our Halloween Ghost Story competition. He's in studio with us. His story is called Smile. So are you ready for this, Julian?
Yeah.
Have a listen.
Smile by Julian McCormack. It was a dark, dreary evening and Julie was driving home. She turned off the main road down a long, narrow road that led to her house. It was eerily quiet, but then it was Halloween night. Julie was feeling miserable and very tired after a tough day. And as her mind wandered, she thought back to the days when she was out trick-or-treating. She reckoned it was about 15 years or so since she'd said those words. A fog started to develop along the road, making it difficult to drive, especially since she was so exhausted. Her eyes became heavier and heavier as she drove. And then, just for what seemed like a moment, she closed her eyes. She hit a pothole and that woke her up. And as she focused back on the road, she saw a tall, slender figure hunched over in the middle of the road. She tried to avoid him, but it was too late. She got out of the car slowly to see was the man okay. His skin was pale white, even with the brake lights shining on him.
Please be okay.
He had no shoes on his feet, and she couldn't make out much of his face, only that he appeared to be smiling.
Hello? Are you okay?
A trickle of blood ran down from his mouth.
Oh no.
He was dead.
Oh no. What was it?
Julie tried not to panic. She didn't know what to do.
Okay.
She closed her eyes and took 2 deep breaths. When she opened them again, the man was gone.
Where did he go?
She frantically tried to see him, but between the fog and the lack of light,
No!
the body was nowhere to be seen.
What's going on?
Did this really happen? She climbed back into her car, confused.
Okay. You're just really tired. That's all it was.
She tried to convince herself it was just a hallucination. But deep down she knew it was just too real. When she got back to her house, she went to unlock the front door. But it was already open. She pushed open the door and slowly walked in.
Hello? Dad? Mom?
As she turned on the hall light, she saw written on the wall
What the...
a word
Smile?
in what looked like red paint. Julie then went into the front room and turned on the light there. And there it was again. Smile. It wasn't paint, it was blood. She went from room to room and every single wall had the word smile written on it. She stopped. What if this was to do with the man I knocked over, she thought. Her legs gave way and she collapsed into a chair.
Hello. I'll check the CCTV footage.
She got up and ran downstairs to her computer. As she checked through the cameras, beads of sweat fell from her forehead onto the keyboard.
Let's see.
Immediately, she saw him. A tall, thin figure had opened the front door, and she watched as he wrote "Smile" on the wall in the hall, and then on the front room, and then the kitchen, and the bathroom, and the dining room, and then she lost sight of him. She flicked through the rooms on the camera to see had he gone out the back door, but he hadn't.
What's going on?
She froze as she realised he was still in the house. She thought of her phone. Damn, she left it charging in the car. Then, on the screen, looking at the room that she was in at that moment, she saw him. She turned around, hands shaking wildly, heart pounding, as she saw him standing there.
What do you want?
His pale white face, black wild spiky hair, his eyes were yellow and his pupils red. This was not a man. He looked like some sort of demon. His head seemed to be stitched onto his body, yellow pointy teeth with gums that looked like rotting flesh, and a long dark coat hanging off his shoulders. But the scariest thing about him was his smile.
Oh, you don't seem like you're having a good day. Why don't you just smile, Julie?
Julie was petrified. She couldn't answer him.
Come on, Julie, smile. Well, if you won't smile, then I'll just have to make you smile.
He grabbed her and tied her to the chair in the small dark room. The grandfather clock in the corner seemed to be getting louder. Tick, tock, tick, tock. She tried to get free. The rope at her feet was a bit loose. If only she could... The clock struck 12 midnight. It chimed louder than she had ever heard it before, and then out of the shadows, laughing hysterically and sharpening a carving knife, he walked towards her.
Oh, don't worry. This will all be over very, very soon.
He raised his fist high over her head, and her scream was short as he knocked her unconscious. As the morning light peered in the window and brightened up the room, Julie started to wake up. She had a pounding headache and this sharp, burning pain across her face. As she sat up in the bed, she looked at her reflection in the bedroom mirror.
No!
And there, across her face, was a bloody, smile-shaped cut permanently on her face. Smile, written by Julian McCormack, age 12. Adapted and narrated by Alan Finn. Julie was played by Shannon Fogarty, and the smiling man was voiced by Zach Buggy.
Yay! Woo!
Now, I want to ask Mom first. Patricia, I looked over there. You had your face in your hands.
I did,
Isn't that
yeah.
terrifying?
Oh my God, horrible, horrible.
Now, to be fair, it's brilliant when you add in the sound effects and the music and everything
Yes,
else. That's
yes,
where it
yes.
becomes even more terrifying. But it was
Yeah.
good. It was really good.
Very good.
You're very
good.
proud of him,
I
Tricia.
am, absolutely.
Now,
Very well written, to
Julian,
be
what
fair.
do you think of it?
Yeah, I thought it was great.
I loved
Good
watching.
stuff.
I loved watching your face during it, especially as it started to build a couple of minutes in.
Yeah.
You looked delighted. So well done, Julian.
Thank you.
I think you might have a bit of a career ahead of you as a writer.
Thank you.
I think so too.
Very, very talented. And stay with it, all right?
Right, thank you.
Congratulations. So that we'll stick that up as a podcast probably later today. We'll get you the actual audio of it as well, and of course the big one as well is your €100 voucher for the Killarney Outlet Centre, which you can spend whatever way you like. Okay.
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 So congratulations, and a big shout out to all your classmates and your teachers as well this morning, on all the guys in Annascaul. We apologise to the principal as well because he's probably going to be late, but that's on us. But let's see if you get away with it. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Right.
You all right?
Did you want to say something else?
Okay, that's
Do you wanna
good.
say
Right,
something
good
about
man.
it?
Well done. Well
Good
done.
stuff.
It's
Well-
absolutely brilliant. I really enjoyed that one now.